Let's check out how to design your own drum kit in Logic Pro X with the Drum Machine Designer. We'll begin by creating and configuring a new track. Create a new software track by clicking on the track drop-down menu and selecting New Software Instrument. Next, open your instrument library if it isn't open already, and select the electronic drum kit on the left. On the right-hand panel, we'll start out with an empty kit and build it from scratch. Next, we'll design our new drum kit. Now that we've created the empty kit, you can go ahead and open the inspector window if it's not already opened. And you'll notice that down in the plugin section there's now the Drum Machine Designer. Go ahead and click that to open the designer. The Drum Machine Designer maps sounds to different pieces of your kit. So as you can see here, different boxes correspond with different pieces of your set. For example, you have your kick, your snare, your crash, and your ride. We'll discuss how to configure this shortly. There are 3 pages of configurations available to you. You'll also notice that by default, Logic Pro X has assigned a software track to the kick. You'll also notice if we go back to the track now that each individual piece of your kit will be separated out with its own individual track. This is very powerful because it will allow you to adjust the levels perfectly as you see fit. Click on the Drum Machine Designer plugin again, and we'll discuss how to map the individual sounds to the pieces of your drum kit. Logic Pro X comes loaded with several great options you can choose from to build your drum kit. You can also choose any WAV file that you would like. For the purposes of this video, we'll choose the Logic Pro X samples provided. To get to your Logic Pro X samples, first navigate to your computer's hard drive. Then click on the Library folder. Next, click on Application Support, and then navigate down to Logic. In Logic, I choose the Alchemy samples, and then I go to the Drums folder. In the Drums folder, I'll choose the electronic drums. And randomly, I will choose the Danger set to add sounds to my current kit. And let's go ahead and update my kick. I can do that by simply dragging and dropping it into my drum kit designer. And here you can see now that it's updated. Down below there are several different knobs to further adjust the sound. Next, we'll update the snare, going through the same process by simply dragging and dropping the new snare sampler into the Drum Machine Designer. And now down below you'll see that there are several options to adjust the sound further, including the sampler main, the sampler detail, and the pad controls. Now that we've added another piece to our kit, when we go back and look at our project in Logic Pro X, you can see that it's now added as its own separate track. And as you can imagine, you can continue on to build your set in this manner until you get it the way you like, and further use the plugins like you saw with the Drum Machine Builder, and really build a fantastic set for yourself. Before we move on to saving the kit for future use, let's go ahead and update the icons to make them represent what the kit is. You can update the icons by right-clicking on the existing icon and choosing the icon that you desire. Now that you've created a great kit, let's save it for future use. Now that you're happy with your drum kit sound, you can utilize the channel strip settings to save them for future use by clicking on the channel strip setting and selecting Save Channel Strip Setting As and naming the file as you would like and hitting the Save button. If you go ahead and make some adjustments to your kit, you can go ahead and save that file again and update it by overwriting the file or rename it to something completely different. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below.